Hello, I'm Ric Blackwell. The U.S. says it's ready to increase sanctions against Russia if Moscow undermines the ceasefire deal in Ukraine. Now, this comes as the pro-Russia residents of Crimea celebrate the first anniversary of Moscow's annexation. In a documentary released yesterday, Russian President Vladimir Putin said he was ready to use nuclear weapons to ensure the smooth takeover of Crimea last year. Now the Kremlin is accusing Ukraine of violating a ceasefire agreement and stepping up a blockade of the regions controlled by pro-Russian rebels. Doctors say an American healthcare worker who contracted Ebola in Sierra Leone is in critical condition. The patient was just admitted to the National Institutes of Health last week in Maryland. Doctors have still not publicly identified the healthcare worker, but say the patient was working with the medical group Partners in Health. Another 10 workers from that aid group have been brought back to the U.S. and are currently in isolation. Secretary of State John Kerry is in Switzerland today working on a deal with Iran on its nuclear program. He met with his Iranian counterpart earlier this morning. There are worries they may not be able to come up with an agreement by the deadline set for the end of the month. Also, officials say Iran's delegation brought up that letter sent by Tom Cotton and 46 other GOP senators. Kerry has called the letter unconstitutional, but Cotton, who drafted it, says he has no regrets.
Iran's leaders needed to hear the message loud and clear. I can tell you they are not hearing that message from Geneva. In fact, if you look at the response of the Iranian Foreign Minister, Javad Zarif, it underscores the need for the letter in the first place.
Cotton says he and the other senators sent the letter because Iran's foreign minister believes international law can override the U.S. Constitution. Iranian officials have dismissed it as propaganda. We have an update for you following the arrest of notorious real estate tycoon Robert Durst. A police report says Durst had a revolver with him when he was arrested in New Orleans. Now Durst's lawyers are speaking out. They say he's frustrated by the delay in extradition to Los Angeles.
Ready to end all the rumor and speculation and have a trial, but we're frustrated because local authorities are considering filing charges on him here and holding him here.
Durst was arrested in connection with the murder of his longtime friend 15 years ago. Flags are flying at half-mast today in Louisiana after the National Guard releases the names of the 4 guardsmen killed in the Black Hawk crash in Florida last week. You can see their names and pictures right here. Last week, the Marine Corps released the names of these 7 Marines also killed during a nighttime training mission on March 10th. 3-time top fuel champion Larry Dixon is grateful to be alive after this dramatic crash. Somehow Dixon was able to walk away after a major wipeout. More news coming your way in 30 minutes. I'm Ric Blackwell.